Look at the picture. See the skull. Visible Frankenstein controls. The Brain Thoughts Broadcasting Radio. The Frankenstein Earphone Radio. The latest new skull reforming to contain all Frankenstein controls.
Today's episode of Frankenstein Control is brought to you by Horst Duvers and his fabulous flamingo.
Is it a show? Is it a Broadway act? Is it what is it?
No, he's
It's
standing
French.
outside.
Oh.
It's what?
It's French.
It's French. It is a French film.
It's a film.
Yes. It is a French film coming to theaters this July in select theaters across Sundance.
Is it a
Oh, it's an
comedy?
art film.
Yes. No.
It is not an art film?
It's a dart film. You gotta smoke a big fat one before you watch it.
That's twice today you've referred to marijuana cigarettes as darts.
It's funny. I think it's
I've
silly.
never heard that term
I
before.
think it's quite fun. Say, light up a fat dart, like I'll giggle. I'll have a happy tune.
I've literally never heard that terminology for them before. That's funny.
I've only ever heard it in the context of chuffing back a fat dart.
Who says that?
Probably the British.
Ah.
I know chuff or chuffed is like a
That's
word
like
they
a-
use over there.
Chuffed means like you're happy about something.
Or it means that you're really upset.
Chuffed sounds like it's some sort of obscure, like apostrophe variant or something.
Yeah.
Like something in a grammatical English setting. It's just like, yes. When you're looking in the dictionary, you're like, what is that weird symbol? It's like, that's a chuffed.
Yeah.
It symbolizes when you make the sound.
It's punctuation that only gets used in Cyrillic.
Welcome to Cyrillic City. You're playing Pokemon and that happens. And then a big bald Russian guy in an Adidas costume beats you up.
My name is Misty. Go Stario.
My name is Mr. Person who beats you up.
He doesn't use a Pokemon, he just beats you up with his fist.
I want that. I fucking want that to happen in a Pokemon game.
He throws
a man actually tries to fucking like stab you. and you kill him with your Pokemon.
It'd be even funnier if he threw a Pokeball and like the Pokeball opened up and the light came on it, that shines out of it and everything, and then his own arm and fist emerged from the Pokeball and struck you in the face. And then he threw another one and that, like the hand that came out of that grabbed your wallet.
It seems like it'd be a Bender joke.
It does.
You just hear the kind of laughing from it. Speaking of odd behavior, it's me. It's Franken. It's Control. It's Frankenstein Control. With me, Taylor. To my right is B-Rai.
I'm B-Rai.
To my left is Ada.
I'm Ada?
Welcome to the first and only episode where we start a space program.
Oh.
Uh-huh.
Here it goes.
We're not billionaires, though.
Oh, you don't have to be. That's the thing.
I thought that was kind of
Nope, you just gotta put enough dangerous things below something, and eventually you'll get into space.
I see you went to the shipping container that constitutes a store for fireworks. Got their half off, buy one, get one free.
Yep,
We need to get all of this shit out of the parking lot.
I've just been very, very slowly disassembling all of these snakes and sweeping the gunpowder into like a giant black like lawn and leaf bag, and we're just gonna lug this on down, and somehow we're gonna make a rocket out of this.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, dude.
It's gonna be like, how the snake like extends upwards.
Yeah.
It's just gonna keep doing that
All the way through the stratosphere.
all the way to space, and we'll just have a really crumbly ladder to try to climb up to space with.
A 6-mile ash trail will collapse and fall on the continental U.S.
6 miles long, 6 miles tall, 4 feet wide.
That's the only way to go to space. Is atop a big giant turd-like ashy snake.
I mean, that's how Bezos did it.
That is true. That is how Jeff Bezos did it. But he ate most of it. He ate all those
He
snakes.
ate his way down.
He ate his way down. It's his way he made his descent from space after he did a loop around the Earth. Jeff
Looked at all the starving people down below.
He looked at the starving people and he went, and then he just ate the fucking grody turd snake.
Ugh.
And he went, blah, 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 blah.
He ate it slowly over time with a spoon.
he slid easily down.
Oh.
But he was the one doing the voring.
It's the Ouroboros.
Elon.
Can I show y'all something that
Yes, please.
Absolutely.
has been like
Plaguing your mind?
yeah, plaguing is a good term.
Oh.
So when I was looking at pictures for like the thumbnails for these past two episodes involving Milo and Otis,
Uh-oh.
I
Oh,
ran
no.
into
Oh, boy.
a very perplexing picture.
Okay.
Here's the
I'm
picture.
scared.
It's on your screen for audience participation, but Taylor and B-Rye are looking at this as well.
Let's have a look here.
This is like that 80s special where they had like all the Disney and the Teenage Mutant
Yeah.
Ninja Turtles and like all like every cartoon ever, like Ready Player One, into being like, don't do drugs, kids, huh?
Yeah. and
What the
Garfield's
fuck?
Like, you better not do drugs.
Don't do drugs, even though I'm portrayed as being under an influence of some kind.
I'm Garfield and I'm on opioids.
I'm Garfield, and I'm deep down a K-hole.
Oh no!
So
The K stands for cat.
This is on a fandom wiki, the Pooh's Adventure wiki.
Oh, is it now?
That has a wiki, does it?
I suppose so.
Okay, this is one of these situations where it's like, I haven't looked into it too much because when you stare into the void,
The void stares back.
and
Yeah.
I don't want to comprehend this too much.
And then you end up like learning about that Russian cult that worships Gadget from Chippendale Rescue Rangers.
Yeah. And
They didn't make that reference in the new movie, I'll tell you that much.
I also want to make a disclaimer that I'm not making fun of this person. I'm fascinated by them.
No, fascinated or haunted?
Both.
Okay.
I wish I was like a psychiatrist so I could run a case study on them.
No, okay.
Okay, so I'm just going to read the wiki page here. Winnie the Pooh and the Adventures of Milo and Otis is an upcoming new movie planned to be made by Yakko Warner in Shadow 101815. It will appear on Google Drive in the near future. Plot. The movie starts out in a barn with a mother cat who has given birth to kittens. One of the kittens is named Milo and has a habit of being too curious and getting himself into trouble. He soon finds a pug puppy named Otis, some stuffed animals known as Winnie the Pooh, Piglet, Tigger, Rabbit, and Eeyore, a group of vultures, a cricket named Jiminy Cricket, a hornbill named Zazu, a dim-witted honey-building human named Kronk Pippadopsis, and a Power Rangers and space member named Zane, along with their friends Kangaroo, Lumpy, Darby, Buster, Pokey, Little Puppy, Shy Little Kitten.
Hey, I'm gonna stop you right there. This is
Dash,
just Dr. Strange.
Tennessee Tuxedo, Chumley, Garfield.
Chumley or Chun-Li?
Chumley.
Oh my god!
Like from
Chumley.
I guess it's from
I
Pawn
don't
Stars?
know. Garfield, Odie, the Cat in the Hat, the Grinch, Max, Ash Ketchum, Pikachu, Misty, Togepi, Brock, Simba, Nala, Timon, Pumbaa, SpongeBob SquarePants, Patrick Star, Squidward, Sandy, and Mr. Krabs, and they become friends. When Milo is playing... When Milo is playing inside a box floating in the river, he, along with Winnie the Pooh, Piglet, Tigger, Kangaroo,
Jesus!
Lumpy, Tennessee, Tuxedo, Chumley, Garfield,
Tennessee
Odie, the
Tuxedo.
Vultures, Buzzy, Flap, Dizzy, and Ziggy, Jiminy, Cricket, Zazu, Conk, Pippa, the Grinch, Max, Ash Ketchum, Pikachu, Timon, Pumbaa, SpongeBob SquarePants, and Patrick Star accidentally drift downstream. Otis, Rabbit, Eeyore, Pokey, Little Puppy, Sean, the Cat in the Hat, Misty, Togepi, Brock, Simba, Nala, Darby, Buster, Zane, Squidward, Tentacles, Sandy Cheeks, and Mr. Krabs run after Milo. Milo goes on many adventures, escaping one incident after another.
Oh my god.
He encounters no fewer than 3 bears, escapes from the desolate raven-infested deadwood swamp, steals a muskrat from a vulpine cache, follows a train track to the home of a female deer who shelters him, sleeps in an owl's dreaming nest, stays for a while with a sow pig and her piglets. It's
a lot of those are actual beats from Milo and Otis.
It's very clearly just the Wikipedia
plot of Milo and Otis with a bunch of
copy-pasted
characters.
with just a fucking 3 paragraphs of character names.
And how are all those motherfuckers fitting in that box with him floating down the river? Because that box is small in that scene.
Look, to me, this is very obviously the greatest cinematic universe. A, the greatest cinematic universe ever created, and B, one of the greatest ironic things ever written. Like, there's absolutely no way that nobody with any amount of any kind of issue can write that. Like, it's a joke and a very well crafted one.
That's what I think. That's what
we have to tell ourselves.
That's what we have to tell ourselves. Okay, so there's with any wiki, there's like a trivia section. No. The first trivia thing just says,
"Oh no."
The 100-Acre Avatar League, the 100-Acre Wood Rebel Alliance, excluding the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and Splinter's 2003 counterparts, Jack Skellington and Zero, the Masters of the 100-Acre Team, the Justice Acre Wood Brood, Ash Ketchum, Pikachu, Misty, Togepi, Brock, Delilah Ketchum, Professor Oak, Celebi, Godzilla and his friends, Bob the Tomato, Larry the Cucumber, Junior
The VeggieTales are involved.
It's just, look, I'm going to try to do a visual for this as well. Look at how long I am scrolling.
Good God!
Before it goes to the next trivia point. And this is all just a list of names.
This is
Jesus.
This is absolutely 100% a parody. This is a joke. There's no way.
This is the book of numbers.
Yeah.
For this person's private bizarre project and or joke. I'm still scrolling. I've gone faster scrolling. It's not to the next thing yet. I'm still going.
You know, having written something
Okay,
like
so
that.
here's the thing.
Entire
Here's the
cast
thing.
of Bring It On franchise, the Allies from Adventure and Babysitting, 2016 Disney Channel film. The entire cast from Maggie and the Ferocious Beast.
And John the Genie and the Blue Meanie, Cowboy Curtis.
I'm
we get it.
still scrolling.
Look, here's the thing.
Mm-hmm.
I know
they all guest star in this film.
Oh, okay, good. Okay, does that want to say at the end?
Yes.
Okay, yeah,
So
this is a joke.
So you're
a joke.
determined it's a joke.
Yes, but this is. I also know that this is a joke, even without that very clear tell of like that is a punchline. That is a very long setup, and then the punchline is that.
Yes.
But also because nobody who thinks this way would have access to a computer. Because anybody who thinks this way is already in a mental hospital or
I don't know.
in like the ocean.
Taylor?
I don't know, man.
Trying to find SpongeBob.
I want to agree with you. I want this to be a joke.
There's
A parody of autism cringe.
Right.
But I've seen too much.
to fully discount that probability.
Yes, I've seen too much to fully discount that.
It's not making fun of autism cringe. It's making fun of what we've been making fun of for the last two podcasts now.
Yeah.
It's making fun of
multiverse shit.
That's what I want
multiverse
it.
Ready Player One
Taylor,
shit.
that's what I want it to be.
Yeah. That's
But
what it is.
I've seen too much.
I've seen
there are
where it's
doubts.
real.
And I would look deeper into this, but as previously mentioned, the void, staring back,
Right,
etc.
right.
If you are wrong, it will affect me if I look deeper into it.
This is
Oh God, it's
I
not
will
a
not
joke.
be the same woman.
This is also just Tails gets trolled. Also,
Yes,
so
that's
there's
what
that-
I'm hoping.
There's that as well.
That's what I'm hoping. But still,
This all
It's-
describes, like, to take this in a much darker direction,
Mm-hmm.
when I finally got off of, like, 4chan and Reddit and all that shit, like, years and years and years ago,
Mm-hmm.
After it had been taken over by, you know, the awful people who lurk in those spaces now, I had a very real moment where
We've been taken over by.
yeah, really.
They were always there.
Of course.
We
You know
just,
what
it's that they were always there. We just, one day stood back and goes, this isn't fun anymore.
Yeah.
And you just leave because you grow past. You grow
grow
up.
past it, but
You grow
but
up.
well, that was my thing. Where one day I had this stark and horrifying realization where I read some of that stuff that was like horribly offensive for humor's sake, and I'm like, they seriously mean this.
Yeah.
None of this is a joke. Like none of, like, I don't even find that kind of joke funny anymore. But they're like, what I assume was supposed to be humor. Like, they seriously mean that. Like, Jesus Christ. And there's just that moment where you're just like, oh God. And I feel like you would have that same reaction where if you found out, No, this is someone's OC. This is someone's like official thing that they want to have made.
Yeah.
And that they very much believe is real and has potential, and already may exist as a film in their mind.
It might.
And there is no impetus at all. Impediment. There is no impediment in our society at all between that person and a firearm anymore.
Yeah. How about this? I'll look into it. Because
Okay.
you
More on this story as it develops.
Look, Ada,
Yeah.
you only need to look as far as you need to into it because you have the ultimate answer right now, which is this person saw a space bee.
Yes.
And,
And I'm the lesbian mom.
and when you see
about to be thrown into a portal.
Flushed your
you've been
space
thrown- and
moms.
you've been thrown
Yeah.
into the multiverse. There you go.
Flushed your space moms down a space hole after it got scurred by a bee.
Anything
Jen,
can happen.
no, I should have warned you about the bee.
Anything can happen after you've seen a space bee.
Yeah.
So that can be your
Yeah.
life. That is your life preserver
Is
in
the
this
space
ocean. Is the space bee? Just tell yourself, if you're too deep in it, just switch to no. They just got scared by a space bee, and then
Yeah.
you can quit.
Yeah.
You could quit. Also, hey, why not just voice this onto Harry Knudsen? I think that's his first. Maybe not. The guy behind the Down the Rabbit Hole.
Yeah,
channel.
he'll get to the bottom of
His
this.
ass ain't doing much.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Just tell him about it.
Mr. Knudsen, I know you ain't cranked out a documentary in a while, but here's some
Cranked
deplorable shit to research for
I
us.
really liked his Deep Blue documentary.
I love everything he
Very
does.
good. It was one of the best documentaries I've ever seen. Actually, it's very good.
One of the best I've ever seen. Very good.
We like him.
Great work ethic.
I'm sorry, but like the way, like what you were saying was way too close to your impersonation.
It's just because I'm more and more sounding like him because my nasal cavity is just crumbling more and more with each passing day.
Yeah.
Because my doctor refuses to help me.
Why won't they cut that thing out of your face yet?
Because it's not big enough for surgery.
But it's causing problems.
And it's not a thing. It's not like a growth or anything. It's just a deviated septum. It's just a heavily deviated septum, but it's apparently not heavily enough for surgery.
You've been snorting too much DeviantArt.
I know, that's what's been happening. I'm
Yeah.
going to go, that's DeviantArt? And I go, that's it.
Here's something from DeviantArt the other day that I don't remember
what Ada
anymore.
just told us.
Yeah.
There's a character on Tokyo Ghoul who is very, very stereotypically like 2007 anime, like practically. He really looks like something like that, and then we just started calling that character DeviantArt because he has like the X, some kind of X-shaped beret in his hair, and he just like looks very. I don't know. You know what I mean? If you see him and you know who he is, you know what I fucking mean.
Hold on.
We just called him DeviantArt.
Let's take a break real quick. I gotta see this character. I want to fucking harp on this dude.
No, his name wasn't Spundus.
This dude?
That's the dude.
Yeah.
That's the dude.
I'm
He's
pretty good.
He's very DeviantArt.
Oh, it's not just an X. It's 13 in Roman numerals, you see.
Ah.
Ta-da.
How fun.
Yeah, we called that guy DeviantArt for
He
obvious.
looks like he got lost on his way to Danganronpa.
He's funny.
Yeah. I was half expecting like a big old pork chop to be glued to his face, like that guy in One Piece.
What is that character's
Virgo.
actual name?
His name is, I don't know, Death 13?
Sure.
No, that was...
That's the JoJo's. Speaking of which, we finally actually watched
the 12 episodes of part
12
6.
episodes of part 6 for JoJo's. We weren't really into it at first. Like the first 2 episodes just like don't quite hook you. Like they're setting too much stuff up. But then like as it goes on, it's like, okay, yeah, we're into it. Yeah, it's a JoJo's, motherfucker.
We're playing a feud.
Yeah.
Playing Yu-Gi-Oh! The character's name is Juzo Suzuya, by the way.
That's right.
Juzo Suzuya.
I remember that now. I remember that now, and I remember somebody saying Juzo Suzuya on the show, and Liz is like, which character is that? Suzu Studio.
There's a man in JoJo's who's got suction cups on his fingertips and like the bottom of his toes, and that's not his stand.
Kif,
Yeah.
Kif, I need
There's
you to hang out.
It's useful for how his stand works, but it's not part of his power.
It makes absolutely no
sense.
It's insanity.
Did
He walks, he crawls around on all fours barefoot, but he like has his shoes tied to his ankles via their shoelaces.
But he isn't wearing
But he's not wearing the shoes.
Yeah.
They're just tied to him.
Yeah.
And he runs around and spits on people and makes gravity go away.
Is he just some kind of demon?
No, he's just a guy. And, like, I love how on his work ID, he's wearing that same bizarre fucking outfit that he's wearing, which the only way I could describe it is if he put on a chocolate Bart Simpson mask and it melted on him. Put him on the screen! Put him on the screen! You'll see what I mean!
Chocolate Bart Simpson man.
He looks like it!
And it melted on him.
Yes.
God. It's funny because you're right.
It's true! JoJo Chocolate Bart Simpson. I'm gonna Google it. Oh.
This is ridiculous.
No, okay. Whoa, okay. Never mind.
What?
Nothing. Don't
What?
worry. It's this.
I'm afraid.
I want this framed.
Now that belongs in the Louvre.
Yeah. You have to send that to me.
Hang that up in the Louvre.
I do genuinely like that kind of, I guess just child art.
Oh, yeah.
Where it's like a kid drew this, but like they're probably older than a kid. But
Oh, yeah.
also, that is just, it's so stupid, but it's so funny. It's
Yeah.
good unrestrained creativity. Like, why not? Why not have Simpsons and JoJo's?
Yeah.
Why the fuck wouldn't you do it?
Why the fuck not, I said. Here, let me send that to Ada real quick.
Then I must see this Bart Simpson fellow
Yes, sorry. That was briefly...
with the suction cup hands who walks around on his hands and spits at people and has powers that are not his suction cup hands. Why does he have suction cup hands? Is it ever explained? Did he do it to himself?
It's not explained why he has it, but it is.
Is he wearing gloves or is he actually like
No,
his skin?
It's his bare hands and his bare feet. He just has suction cups on his fingertips and his toe tips.
And his shoes are tied to him.
Yes.
There we go.
How are shoes tied to him but not on?
As
These-
in, like,
Here,
Yeah.
look.
Oh, that is exactly
he's a melted Bart Simpson.
okay. That makes perfect sense. Everything you just told me. This is the way JoJo's always goes. Is that you say to me some absolutely balls to the wall, insane shit, and then you show me, and then it is exactly that. And like it looks so normalized in JoJo's. It's like why the fuck wouldn't it be that?
Yeah.
How the fuck dare I even question? Why wouldn't that be exactly what the case is? Makes perfect sense in context. When you see it in an episode, you forget it's even weird.
For those of you who can't look at the screen or whatever, just look up Jumpin' Jack Flash stand user. Boom. There
Jumping
you go.
Jack Spark.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, Jumpin' Jack Spark. Because licensing.
Yeah. Like, yeah, every stand and most characters in JoJo's are named after bands, and Japan has different copyright laws than America, and they intersect weird, and basically, for localization reasons, they have to change the names of stuff.
Yeah.
So, like, it can't be White Snake, it's Pale Snake.
That's really funny.
And can't be Stone Free, so it's Stone Ocean. Can't be Jumpin' Jack Flash, it's Jumpin' Jack Spark.
It can't be Green Day. It has to be Green Tea.
Green Tea.
God, that's funny. That's the funniest one yet.
It can't be Spice Girls.
Spicy Lady.
Is that real?
That's
Yes.
real. That
That's
one
real.
is real.
Yes.
That is real. You can
Spicy
look it up.
Lady.
You can have Spicy Lady. You'll find it is a picture of Spicy Lady.
What? See, now I can't remember what. Sticky Fingers, yeah.
Zipperman.
Yeah, Zipperman, which is like the worst one.
There's a character named Sticky Fingers, and it's not the suction cup hands guy.
No.
What the fuck, JoJo?
It's a man that can punch zippers into things.
Because that makes sense.
Yeah.
And as soon as you show me, I'll be like, of course.
Yeah.
Why did I even question? I'm the asshole. I should have never questioned that this is. It's not called JoJo's Normal Ass Adventure. It makes sense.
Yeah.
It's not called JoJo just goes to the grocery store and everything's fine.
Yeah.
It's not called...
And who could forget about Purple Smoke?
Purple Smoke, yes. You can't forget Purple Smoke.
I think Lil Bomber is the worst replacement.
What's it supposed to be?
Aerosmith.
Like
they could have tried harder.
No.
Lil Bomber?
Yeah. Somebody's stand is like a little plane. And it's got a little man in it, and it shoots a bullet and can track things via carbon dioxide. And originally it's Aerosmith. And they localized it to Lil Bomber.
That just sounds like something from Steven Universe. Lil
Yeah.
Bomber.
It's Lil Bomber, guys. That's my friend, Lil Bomber.
It sounds like a rapper in a South Park episode, like in the early 2000s.
What makes me think of the
He's like a terrorist, but he's a rapper.
the rapper from that episode of Stroker and Hoop named Lil Rapist.
Oh no!
Oh my god.
His name was Lil Rapist. That's the episode where the guys are doing the Point Break gag where they're wearing the president masks while they're robbing people or whatever. And one of the robbers has like a like one of them's clearly like Bill Clinton.
James K. Polk.
Yeah, he's like, where the hell did you get a James K. Polk mask? He's like, James K. Polk did a lot for this country. Maybe you prefer Texas was still pronounced Tejas. He's like, who the fuck are you supposed to be? I'm James K. Polk.
B-Rai, you are sharing this room with the one other person who watched Stroker and Hoop besides
Yes.
you.
Stroker and Hoop
That's
was a
me.
thing.
I really didn't even watch it either. I watched a few, but I retained nothing.
And yet me and B-Rai could expound at length about the virtues of Coroner Rick.
Coroner Rick is... I have never seen a character on anything that espoused my way of thinking and approach to life better than Coroner Rick. Now, saying that, I don't remember anything he said or did, so I set myself up for... I just co-signed a lot of horrible shit that didn't age well or something.
Probably.
That's any show we talk about, though, let's be honest.
Yeah, because any show we talk about was from the early 2000s. And
Yeah,
that
we
was
don't watch normal television no more.
That was
Bleh.
the spike of just casual homophobia.
Yeah.
Yeah, wow. Yeah, you're right.
Stroker and Hoop was there's a lot from that show that I remember that is part of my internal lexicon and is still funny to me.
Like how they're like tech guy was named Double Wide.
Yeah.
And he wasn't that fat.
No, he
was
wasn't.
fat, but he wasn't that fat.
And oh god, I was just thinking the other day about something from that show that was really funny. What was it? Damn it, now I'm on the spot and I don't remember shit.
Welcome to the spot tonight. B-Rai.
You remember Cool Spot?
Yeah. It was a video game about being the 7-Up checker.
Yeah.
I also remember that.
And he does look like a checker. You can't tell me he ain't.
Yeah, he's a little red spot.
I remember Cool Spot.
My optometrist had a Sega arcade cabinet.
Oh, cool.
Where it just had the hardware, it had all the games plugged into it, and you could just choose which game you wanted.
That's pretty tight.
And Cool Spot and Sonic were the ones I tried to play but never could. 'Cause
Yeah.
I just couldn't. I never had the time to devote to it.
No,
Right.
I know.
In a waiting
You were just
room
in a
at an
waiting room, yeah.
optometrist. so-
7 minutes are gonna call you, and it's
Yeah.
like, oh, I just got through the loading screen.
Yeah.
Plus, you were blind because you're the optometrist, so...
Orthodontist.
Oh!
I had the wrong O word for doctor specialist.
And
Orthodontist, braces, etc.
she's gay. Blind. Put that on the screen.
But he's gay. I mean, he's gay, excuse me, he's blind.
Yay!
I remember.
Hey, Lois, remember to die.
No, I do remember.
Are we doing our own Family Guy cutaway gag?
Yeah,
now?
this is the Family Guy episode. This is
No.
the secret all along.
No.
I just remembered that in the episode of Stroker and Hoop with Lil Rapist is killed by Coroner Rick. So,
Oh, okay.
yeah, that's all I remember.
Well, thank you, Coroner Rick.
I think Lil Rapist was the villain in that, and he was about to get the guys, and then Coroner Rick shows up at the last minute and shoots him with an Uzi, and it's just glossed over and nobody cares that he just murdered a man in front of multiple people.
It's Coroner Rick. He's fine.
Yeah.
Oh, Lord. That shit was weird, man.
It was really weird.
It definitely had like a Ugly Americans kind of like hideousness to all the character
It did.
designs.
Ugly Americans, by the way, is a fantastic show if you haven't watched it.
Ugly American, he was an ugly American. Oh, right.
That's a good one that you can't even find that anywhere.
Oh, yeah? It's not on Peppermint Plus. It's not on, you
It's
know.
probably on one of them that I don't have because I haven't looked that hard, but it's probably on there. Although I do know that the guy who voices Mark Lilly, who is the protagonist on Ugly Americans, voiced Kite Man on the really good Harley show. And he sounds pretty much exactly the same.
It used to be on Paramount Plus, but now it's on Parasocial Plus.
Parasocial Plus.
But like parasocial relationships?
Yeah.
You shouldn't have those.
We all do all the time, every day, if you engage with the weird void of the internet.
Yep.
Well, you shouldn't get too deep in them, is what I'm saying.
No, you shouldn't put any. You should remember, I'm a person, and this person is also a person, and this person does not know that I exist.
Yes.
Are you telling me that Aaron Hansen of Game Grumps fame is not my best friend?
No.
What?
I know.
What?
I know.
What? But I listened to him laugh.
I commented on his video.
I don't comment some places.
I told him he's stupid.
I called him a dumb bitch.
I called him a dum-dum because he doesn't press the boost button in Sonic.
He was a bad idiot.
Here's the bed.
When you told us about, that's a bit that they kept doing in playing Paper Mario: The Thousand-Year Door. Like that was like, there's a bed in an area that you can like rest at, and apparently Dan just never rests at it and like goes out of his way to heal. And so like comments were doing that. So then. Later, after they had like read the comments, Aaron keeps like hounding Dan. It's like, use a bed, idiot.
In the Obama voice.
Yeah.
Use the bed.
So every time I was playing that, Jen would always get like at least one off on me.
Use the bed, idiot.
Use the bed.
I am using the bed.
Popware Mario. You ever play Paper Mario, B.R.I.?
I did, and I don't remember any of it.
I'll tell you one thing right now about Paper Mario.
Oh, wait, is Paper Mario the one with that Mimi Spider Woman?
That's Super Paper Mario.
Lissa was scared of her. That's all I remember.
Put a picture of the Spider-Woman on there.
Now even you know I am a menace. I hand you the secret to save the entire human race and the entire universe.